Hey, welcome back to the BIOMUTANT Gunless challenge, where we are currently on our way to capture the Pichu outposts. This is episode 27, and I really hope we don't get to like episode 40 before the end of this. As fun as this game is, and I am having fun, despite my gripes, 50 hours of anything, you're going to want to change your pace at some point. Those hostels? They look like hostels. Hi.
Took care of it.
I have some new headphones now, which is nice because it means I have two ears now, as far as the game is concerned. But it also means that everything sounds really garbage and tinny, and I can't really hear my voice very well. So, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, I'm at a loss as to what the best way to get to these places would be. Like, do we want to go north? The road just ends. Where do we want to go? I guess this way.
You're in charge of that mount. Act like it.
I see you.
Go on, catch it.
So I may have found a no-no and gotten a little distracted. But hey, this is an important side quest as far as side quests are concerned, so... Yeah, let's heal this up. Actually starting to think our best bet might be to just cut across the country. There aren't really a lot of roads leading to the Pichu area. Be nice to have that flying machine, like that air blimp or whatever, but I haven't seen a speck of that. I've just seen the stationary ones. I hope that wasn't like cut entirely from the game. That would be a disappointment because it was literally in all the advertising. Alright, so this looks like... Oh, who are we fighting? Just rats. Very, very weak rats at that. Okay. Works for me. This doesn't lead there either. How do we get up there? Maybe that? So that would mean following this, maybe. Bird. Oh, tires. There's a lot to this game.
Who'd leave rubber scrap lying around like that?
I don't want to sound ungrateful or anything, but some days I yearn for the simple blankness of Breath of the Wild, where you know exactly what's important and what's not. There's not really stuff every 5 feet. There's just a lot of open country, which is realistic if you think about it.
Nothing.
I know, out in the boonies, out here where I live, there aren't like treasure chests every 5 feet.
Just hold on tight. That's a good sign. Small's Mart is a favorite thingamajig broker.
These guys all have names, but they don't do anything. They're just generic vendors.
Let's see.
Okay, does this reveal anything about... A little bit? So we want to go up there, and the best way to do that is maybe through this root nest? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know where that tunnel goes, but probably nowhere important. Alright, we are back to a dark aura, which means we should be careful of capturing any no-nos and giving them to the root. Yep, that looks damaged.
Don't hug your mount. It's not your friend. Good hit.
There are very weak rats in this area. Ow. I don't think I've seen you before. Yeah, enemies in this area seem pretty weak. I wonder if this is supposed to be like an early game area. You get it? I think we got it. Not that I ever use pips. Should probably scrap them. These are cool trees.
You've discovered Fanaki leaves, the densest jungle in the land. Better get hacking.
Oh, it's these things. Wait, is this where these
Right
things
between the
usually
eyes.
stay? That's
Great.
great. Yeah, last time I ran into those, that was what, north of the dead zone? So that makes sense.
Bet you could make something shiny out of that metal.
Which it didn't make sense, but it does. So great. This is very creepy animal territory. Good. I'm glad. That's Moose. Hello, Moose. We need a peel pip. We have so many pips. Why do we not have a peel pip? We have 4 Puro pips, 2 beet pips, 3 pine pips, but no peel pip. Okay, sure game. Let's hit... Oh, hey. Here's one of those tree thingies. And this looks like a checkpoint. Howdy! Yeah, this is what happens when you stick to the road. Contagon Freak. That's certainly a name.
Zap! That hurt him. Nice shot. Bzz.
Enemies compared to last episode are dying really fast. Are we sure we're not on like easy mode? No, okay. That wasn't a humble brag or anything. I genuinely did not know. There's a lot of interesting stuff in the background,
There's a
but
serenity about.
we're just gonna ignore that for now. Like, the game is kind enough to point us to where all the relevant story bits are. So let's just stick with that for now.
Stay on top and you'll be fine.
Oh,
Well, that brick-brack looks almost intact. Worth checking out?
well, you're cute.
Personal.
He's not as, like, much of a little baby as the other ones, but he's still pretty cute.
Hot metal.
Reminds me of the,
Oh!
the cinnamon mascot from Apple Jacks.
Electric. That's hard to come by. Oh, there's some plasty plants up ahead.
So, one good loot. Is it on the other side of the building? No, that's trees and a fall into a pretty nice looking lake, actually. I wouldn't mind staying the night on the shore. Go swimming in the morning. See, that's probably a terrible idea. Mornings when the water's probably the least, like, it's very cold in the morning. It's how thermodynamics works. Is it up? Yeah, it is. I'm starting to like this mushroom. I should listen to Luigi. You always trust the fungus. Where did we leave the midget? There's the midget.
Don't distract this beastie. It's working.
A snud.
Hurt him.
Yeah, this snud isn't doing a lot. He's trying, but he's not.
Lightning up.
He looks kind of like a cross between a possum and a sloth. Also, if you've never seen a hairless sloth, you should look that up. They're very freaky looking. I'm sure some people think sloths in general look weird. There was an incident a couple years ago
That's
where
some sharp wood scrap there.
some people in, I want to say Argentina, but I'm not really good at South American geography. So somewhere in Central or South America, some locals saw a naked, hairless sloth, and we're like, oh, that's an alien. We should throw rocks at it until it dies. And so they did, because they didn't know what it was.
One-on-one.
It's a very sad story. Actually, it might have already been dead. I can't remember. It's been a while since I read about it. Oh, you were just hanging here in the back, working up the courage to come attack me, huh? Yeah, you're a lot less brave than your friend. One thing I will admonish this game for, that a lot of media seems to fall into, is
It's all about destiny.
this
Yours,
fact
mine, the entire world's.
that mooks are just expendable, right? This is especially true in video games. I mean, look at how many people Nathan Drake kills in your average Uncharted.
Let's see.
Yep. Okay, so that outpost is pretty close. There's, was it Wiz or whatever? There's their main outpost. There's the Merc Puff. Okay, so we've got this area pretty mapped out now. And yeah, there's not really a lot of ways into this area. I guess this is something. But it's pretty isolated. That's neat. No, like I was saying, in most media, you know how like the hero's like, oh, I'm better than the villain, so I'm not going to kill the villain, and then they go around and kill like every single enemy they come across leading up to the villain. Yeah, that's kind of nonsense, and not in a good way. Right, like, what's the point of sparing, any of these Sifus if we go through, like, their entire extended family first? Just leaves a bad taste in the mouth.
The Underfoot outpost, right where the Pichu tribe dug it up.
I think the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that is an exception to this is Batman, because Batman doesn't kill anyone.
Finding things both here and there.
That's like his whole thing, unless you don't understand Batman and you make him use guns or whatever. Batman's like a non-lethal superhero, which is great. I mean, most superheroes are non-lethal now that I think about it. But Batman in particular, you're like, yeah, no, this is a guy who's going to beat up all the mooks, probably send him to the hospital, but he's not actually going to kill anyone.
There's the tyrant who runs this outpost.
Yep.
He didn't expect his tribe to lose, as they're the ones that are ruthless. But now that you're working with their rival, he can see why.
Bring it on.
To fight for what you stand for isn't a fight he'll give up. It's a fight to the end.
Yeah, that's why you don't fight me and you send out, oh, one of these guys.
It's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender.
Oh, now I have people helping me. Ow. He's very tanky. He's also got a very wide area of effect on that slam attack. He's got nice hops though. I like how I'm doing like 95 damage a second and these other guys are like, yeah, 10 damage. That'll teach them. He grabbed us. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, we should probably heal. I don't remember what buttons heal because I don't heal that often. It's got cute pajamas, I'll give him that. Ow. I don't know how to attack this guy in melee, because we seem to just go past him. Well, that worked.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Cool. Time to explore it. Actually, wait,
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up.
Yeah, time to hear Ammo complain
Your
for 5
Sifu
minutes.
thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. He says you did a great job capturing the outpost.
Ammo, has anyone told you should probably see a dentist? Which way is... So this is where he is. So there's a lot of ways we could go. That door is probably like out into the main courtyard, and this is nothing. Okay, good to know. This is definitely underground, which... Yeah, no, that's about what I was expecting.
A new day's here. Might not be so many left.
It's neat. Very Dwarf Fortress almost. Although, if this was Dwarf Fortress, you'd probably want to seal off, like, the skylight with glass or something. It's a good way to let rocks in. Oh, it's one of the rhinos. Okay, cool. So that's what Pichu sells. So yeah, that outpost was about what you'd expect. The, courtyard with all the shops and the shrines, some houses with loot in them. These guys are less poor than the Enkadi, at least. So that's nice. Another fight, huh?
Blow.
You can't just let me pass. You have to put your lives on the line. I guess we are, you know, killing their entire cluster, so that's fair.
Charged them.
It's a nice area. Nice trees, a lot of waterfalls.
Everything is at stake. Don't know what that e-waste was. That paid off.
Also, their
You
outposts are
found
like
the Moly Hole
really
outpost,
close together for
an
some
old
reason.
Pichu tribe hole in the wall.
I mean, I guess that theoretically makes them easier to defend, but you're also covering less territory. Alright. My money... Oop. Oh, there's enemies over here.
Who could stand against that? Kaboom!
Yeah, this looks like another, like, water filter situation. I feel less bad about doing it to these guys, though.
Says they've been waiting for you to help them
Alright,
liberate.
what are we doing?
They've scouted the outpost while...
Yeah.
The scouts spotted a well being
Alright,
used by
I'll take care of it. That's a lot of dudes. I really wish, like, okay, here's a question. Can we? No, we cannot do both at once. That's a shame. These guys really like to cancel out our attacks with their shotguns. That's not very fun. I'm sure they don't think the electrocution thing is very fun either. So I guess we're even.
Get in there and ruin that filter.
You don't have to sound so gleeful about it, Dave.
It's like a whole different world down here.
Maybe don't trigger combat until I open the door so I can actually open it. I've had that problem before in this game.
Great shot. You have a good...
Alright, time for the last one.
Get out of here. Dead on. Static. Pang pang.
Yeah, these guys really don't hold up all that well.
Got it. Nothing but greasy goo in their pipes now.
That's good.
Looks like the outpost found out about the bad water the hard way.
Yep.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Alright, just one to go. Oh, I'm glad you guys are at this one, at least.
Foot hand, you can do it.
Don't like that over there. There's a lot of, like, old nuclear power plants that we haven't been to, and I don't know if we ever need to go to, because as far as I can tell, they just have loot.
They're a tough time. There's a serenity about them.
Like, there's that one that had an automaton, but we don't need to go into every one to find out if they have one, because we can just do the automaton side quests. Who is it now?
Bolted. Made it count. Bullseye.
Yep, just run in circles and spam Force Lightning.
Lit.
I've been training for this my whole life by playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 hundreds of times. I'm ready. Alright, which one is this one, Dave?
It's the Benearth outpost, right where the Pichu tribe dug it up.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
Don't push yourself too hard around here. It can be rough.
I'm almost done for the day, actually.
Upsy.
We'll get the tribe done and then we'll call it. Ooh, that's a nice jacket. Is it any good for us? No. Yeah, we're very limited with what's good or not. Alright, this is just shock and awe, right?
Says it's time to set the outpost free.
Alright.
Clarify. Here's the first line of defense.
Yep. What is this guy's weapons, anyways? It's not guns. Everyone's got guns.
Careful of that pew-pew, Machina. Hit it harder than that. Better to bring it down. No more bullets from that.
I don't know how that's supposed to work, but okay. You'd think just destroying the power sources would depower it instead of blowing it up. Like if it was gas powered, maybe. Like if this was Dishonored and there were just like pipes of whale oil going into it, that would make sense. Oh, we're going into one of these, huh? Haven't seen one of these in a while.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
That's cute. It's the same line he said way back in the tutorial. Like, so not every outpost is unique, but a lot of them are, and I find that it's a nice touch.
Keep going. Heads up for that oil boiler.
Oh.
That oil's still boiling.
Here's the question. How are we going to get up there this time? Because let's look higher than last time. Also, are they just sending infinite enemies at us? They might be. Okay. Okay, that worked.
Stay away till you take that thing out. It's safe to get near now.
I want to put it up here and then fly over. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, I tried. We want a place to hold it. Yeah, like that. There we go. You just gave up, huh? Ow. Alright.
Here's the second line of
Oh.
defense.
Hello. Take the rocket.
Just jump on that candle and get it lit. Ride that sprocket.
We seem to be dangerously close to the exhaust.
Almost there.
Alright. That's the third outpost.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Alright, we're back at the Molly Hole outpost. Actually, let's go get this real quick. I regret this already. It shouldn't surprise you, there was not anything really interesting in the other outposts. Managed to persuade a few people for their secrets. We got some question marks on the map. Don't really think they're going to be anything important. Probably just a dungeon. You know, something we could have found on our own, which is a shame. But whatever. Just gonna make it night. Be nice if it did. No. Oh, is it? No. That's dumb. Did it the first time. Yeah, fastest way is to take these bridges, and I think that might be a town. I guess we'll find out. Oh, there's our little ghosty friend. I don't understand, like, he didn't have a single line of dialogue in the game. The game made him seem important, and now he's just like a ghost that follows us around?
Nice shot. There's some bouncy rubber scrap over there.
Well, looks like these guys are having some trouble with the local wildlife as well. Yeah, that looks like a town, alright. Level 40, nice. So does this go out to sea? Yeah, it looks like it does. So we are on the west coast of something. This could be West Coast America. That wouldn't surprise me. Up in Oregon, maybe? People don't know this about Oregon, but
work your way up. We
there's
all share the same destiny.
Multiple
destruction or survival.
Degrees of what don't you know about Oregon. The first is that there's a temperate rainforest in Oregon. It gets as much rainfall as a tropical one, except it's a lot colder. Second one is that there's like deserts and mountainous areas in Oregon. Like there's a lot of filming that goes on in Oregon because it's just so diverse as far as like topography. So yeah, this could be Oregon or Washington or maybe California. I suppose that's the whole west coast there, isn't it? How do we... Is there a bridge? There's that bridge. Let's just jump. Yeah. Okay, I regret this already. Can we... Cannot Googlite here. No, no! We're so close! Now we'll make it.
That there's the guppy hut. Might be some gill-catching gear in there.
Okay. Hello.
The smart foe would leave now.
You know, you didn't have to be hostile. This is on you. You guys are level 40. So this guppy hut sounds like it's probably going to be a quest location at some point. Wow, that is high up. Okay, I guess we got to get over there at some point. And by some point, I mean like 5 minutes from now. Is yet another multifaceted fight. There's a lot of these.
Super effective. Shot through. Sparked. Bow. Bullets everywhere. Flash and slash.
Oh, here it is. One last conquest.
Let's see. They've been waiting for you. Taking control.
Let's do this.
You better be.
Alright, where do I get this torch?
Figures.
From down that way. Got it. This is a cool set piece. I like these ruined boats. I don't like that we have to fight our way in.
1.21 gigawatts. Right where it counts. Crack-a-doo. Shocking.
Okay, so that's all the enemies. Now, how do I deal with you?
As long as karma exists, the world changes, and we change with it.
Rude. Surprised this isn't an actual landmark. Alright.
It's time to set the rival tribe free.
Yeah.
Clarify.
Let's do this. This is a bottomless pit. How bottomless is this pit? Pretty bottomless. Okay. I want to throw them that way. No, I want to throw them off the cliff. Like that, yeah. There we go. That works. Oh. Another muck puff. Okay.
The mega muck in that cage looks like it.
Time to wreck some havoc.
Get out of the mega muck's way.
See if we can see this one disappear. No, because we're gonna get caught in this. Sneaky. I want this one actually, yeah. Should be all of them.
Even the feel of the air changes as you go underground.
Right? No? We screw this up somehow. At least down here. Look at you, sneaky little guy. There we go. The set piece is nice. Like, this is very clearly underground, like even more so than the other ones.
The wire claw looks like it's strong enough to pull down a gate, but you just need to aim straight, shoot and pull, and the gate will come down. The Pichu tribe supports natural evolution on the dogma that only the strong survive. They want to help evolution on its way by conquering the tribes, as they're all too weak in their convictions.
That's why we're
Anybody
winning and
home?
you're losing, huh?
He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight.
It ends here.
You shouldn't challenge someone that has nothing left to lose.
You have nothing left to lose because I've already taken everything from you. This isn't going to be difficult. Although, you do have a nice name. Toasted the Plug. What a name.
Oh, bangarang. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands.
You know what's next.
You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide
Off with his
the fate
head.
of the rival. That's ridiculous, but it's your call. More friends and fewer enemies are what your tribe needs now, not death.
Too bad.
The dead are no friends of the living. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone.
We don't want this guy
One
as
by
part of
one
like our
they'll
group.
fall, until everything is brought into subjection. He says victories are won on the backs of many, but with your help, they've achieved a great thing for the tribe and the land.
It's finally over.
You're fortunate to have ended the war before it ended you. You're in need of a new start for the world now, more than ever. When you first met, the world was divided and filled with fear. But you've come a long way on your path towards a world ruled by truth and justice. He says it'll take some time for the tribes to come together as one, even if the tribe war has ended. Saving the Tree of Life will be a task you have to tackle on your own.
Oh, thanks. It's not like I totally did
know
that so you
better
could
than
help or
anyone
anything.
that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world
Yeah,
where
I know.
every...
Yep. The Four Amigos. This is cute.
Our conscience is that little voice inside that lets you know right from wrong. Don't go against it if you want to enjoy life with...
Okay, I don't think Dave was supposed to be talking for that. Alright, one more tribe weapon. Yeah, do you have anything to say now?
He knows things that you need to know.
No, okay.
Says you'll see each other later.
Alright, let's claim the tribe weapon.
It's the Pichu Nanchuk.
Why do the mole people have nunchucks?
Take the environment in and enjoy it while it lasts.
It's a nice vantage point. I don't think we're supposed to be up here, but it's cool. Yeah, not a lot to this place other than darkness. Which I suppose makes sense. Ooh, that's fascinating.
Think
It's that same note again, huh? I don't know why, but this really reminds me of... Well, I know why, because it's like a chasm in a cave. This reminds me of the cave on Korriban in Knights of the Old Republic. Just waiting for a Tyrantetic to attack us. Well, alright then. We have brought peace, justice, freedom, and security to our new empire. Let's go check in with Out of Date.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand.
Probably.
The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war.
Yeah.
He guessed someone with your dark perspective and key would prioritize resolving the tribe war before facing the World Eaters. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater.
I believe that.
The New World Order can only be achieved by someone with a dark perspective, even if that means letting the final World Eater attack the tree too. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. He says you really need to go see Wiz as soon as possible. He's happy to help.
Thanks.
Says you're welcome back.
Out of Date's really worried about Aurora all of a sudden. I guess that makes sense. We did kind of neglect the tree while we were doing the war. Should have maybe done that first. Well, alright then. Out of Date didn't have the nicest things to say about us, but that tracks, really. Next episode, I guess we'll go see Wiz and try and do something about the last World Eater. Although I don't know if we'll actually fight it yet, because I don't know when, like, the cutoff for the endgame is. Because I know that you can't, once you beat the game, there's no, like, going back and finishing up side quests or anything. This is like New Vegas. There's a New Game Plus, but I don't really want to just mess with that at this point. So we might hold off on actually doing the Merc Puff boss fight for a while. Clear up the rest of the major side quests, meet all the other interesting characters there are in this game. I don't know what's up with that desert. Like, it's all the way up north, and nothing's ever sent us there. Maybe there's something interesting there. I guess we'll find out.